What's up, guys? Red Wolf here. Welcome back to the NC State Dynasty on College Football 25. The Wolfpack are coming off a come-from-behind victory at Miami a week ago, where C.J. Bailey engineered a 17-point fourth quarter to overcome the 10-point deficit and defeat the Hurricanes 24-17. Today we take on the Duke Blue Devils, who the Wolfpack beat in Raleigh a year ago, with this same quarterback who is playing outstanding so far this season. The Blue Devils have played 6 games. Maalik Murphy has 20 touchdowns and only 3 picks. A week ago against Virginia, he threw for 318 and 5 touchdowns. Surprisingly, the Blue Devils' only loss came in Week 4 against FCS Northwest, a 2-touchdown loss. But outside of that, they are 5-0. The opening kick is up, and it is going to be another touchback for Caden Noonkester. NC State is number 5 in the country, sitting at 4-1 and 1-1 in the ACC. The Blue Devils are 2-0 in conference play, but the pace is still being set by the Pitt Panthers. The first play of the game is a pass complete out to the left side, picks up a first down for the Devils. First and 10 from the 35, they fake the jet touch pass. Maalik Murphy looks to throw, but gets hit. Sean Brown with the sack, and Maalik Murphy is hurt. What a change of events so far in this game. Maalik Murphy completes his first pass, but on the very next drop back, he is hurt, and that could be a huge development as Grayson Loftus comes in as the backup quarterback. He is good, but Maalik Murphy is having an outstanding all-ACC type year. Third down at 6, and Loftus gets taken down. That's the second sack in 4 plays for this Wolfpack defense. Brian Alcorn comes off that right side. Grayson Loftus is unable to escape, and the Blue Devils are going to have to punt. Wolfpack stand up strong after that first play gets a first down. There's 2 sacks, one from Alcorn and one from our guy Sean Brown. Bailey leads the offense on the field. Hollywood Smothers gets the start in the first carry. That picks up nothing. Another give now, this time to Kendrick Raphael. Having some trouble finding the hole, but he ends up picking up 6 yards. Bailey in the pocket on third down, floats it out to the left side. That is Wesley Grimes. He makes the catch on the sideline, and that's a first down for the Wolfpack. Duke is going to challenge this, though. We'll get to see if Wesley Grimes gets his feet in bounds. They don't have a good camera angle, but it looks like Wesley Grimes makes the catch, gets his feet down. That might have been good in the NFL. What a catch from Wesley Grimes, just his 4th one on the season. He came into today with 3 catches for only 62 yards, but he makes the tough contested grab on the sideline to keep the drive alive. Raphael with his second carry, he's up to 8 yards on his first 2 carries of the game. Bailey's looking at the RPO, decides to hand it to Raphael, makes a move in the hole, picks up 5 more. Third and short, Bailey in the shotgun has time, is looking, does not have a man yet, but fires over the middle for the second time on third down. Bailey finds his receiver for a first down. Another tackle for loss in the run game. The running backs have really struggled as Bailey takes a shot to the end zone. There's Noah Rogers, but the safety is able to get there in time to break it up. Third down and 14 now. Bailey in the pocket, fires over the middle. There's Justin Jolie, has it knocked out at the last second, and they cannot convert the third one on the drive. Murphy back in the ball game now. First play is a handoff that goes nowhere. Murphy looking to throw now on second down, fires over the middle. Devin Marshall is there, is able to break it up, but might have been able to pick it off. On third down, Murphy is stepping up in the pocket, fires over the middle. There's a man wide open, and he is across midfield for the first down. That's number 15, Jake Taylor. Murphy fires again, another pass complete, and a gain of 8. Murphy now on second down and 2 in the shotgun, fires quick out to the right. Brandon Cisse does not get fooled, and he is off to the races. He's at the 20 to 15 to 10, and he's going to take it all the way back for a 55-yard pick 6. Brandon Cisse did not get fooled on that screen pass. He was able to sit down in his zone, step in front of the pass, and take it to the house for the Wolfpack touchdown. Maalik Murphy throws just his 4th interception on the season here in game number 7 as Brandon Cisse makes him pay. Outside of a few plays, I've been really impressed with Brandon Cisse and Devin Marshall so far this season. And in this game so far, they are making plays. Devin Marshall had that big pass breakup on second down just a few plays ago, and Brandon Cisse gets his pick 6. 7-0 Wolfpack, 3.5 minutes left in this first quarter. They fake the jet touch pass and hand this ball off to number 17, Karan Boyd. He comes into today with 127 yards and a couple touchdowns on the ground. But it's quickly 3rd down and 5. Murphy's in the shotgun. Looks like a one-high set from the defense. Murphy tries to get rid of it, but is unable to. Brandon Cleveland with the Wolfpack's third sack here in the first quarter. Brandon Cleveland blows this play up, gets by the offensive lineman who did not have a chance, and this Wolfpack defense is playing out of their mind. Brandon Cleveland gets to the quarterback. Give that man some pancakes. Bailey fires over to the right. There's KC Concepcion on the sideline, gets his feet in bounds, and that's a huge play to start this drive. Concepcion goes in motion now. Bailey is going to look out his way, fires a little bit behind him. He can't use his momentum, but he's still able to pick up 8 yards. That's 32 yards on a couple catches back-to-back. Raphael on second down gets nowhere. Third down and short. Smothers now in the game. Raphael is struggling. Smothers gets the direct snap, and he picks up a good chunk of yards to convert. The Wolfpack are playing well on third down so far. We are 3 for 4 so far in the game. That's not going to be sustainable, but if we can convert 50 to 60% of those third downs, we will be tough to beat. The Duke Blue Devils have moved the ball through the air, but they have that negative 16 yards on the ground to account for. Raphael gets blown up in the backfield again. This time we're going to fake the pass, look for KC Concepcion in the end zone, but at 5'10", he's not going to win that jump ball. 3rd and 11 now. Bailey has a shot in the pocket, floats back, fires over to Dakari Collins. He makes the grab inside the 10, just does beat the cornerback. Down to the 3-yard line on the pass to Smothers. It's 2nd down and goal. Raphael with the carry, cuts it upfield, and he is into the end zone for the Wolfpack touchdown. That is Kendrick Raphael's 2nd touchdown on the season. He has gone over 300 yards in this game. He's averaging 5.5 yards per carry coming in. Today that average is dropping a little bit, but we'll see if he can turn it on as we head through the rest of the night. There have been several plays blown up in the backfield already, but the offensive line gets a push when it matters. It's 14-0 Pack. 9 minutes left. 2nd down and 8 from the 27. Murphy is trying to engineer a comeback early. Brandon Sisse almost gets another pick six, but the ball goes right over his head, and that ends up being a first down. That pass was complete to number 89, Elik Iomanor. He is a transfer from Stanford who the Wolfpack saw in Raleigh a year ago. In that game, Iomanor had 8 catches for 60 yards. He did not score a touchdown, but he had a lot of targets and a lot of catches. Play action as the Blue Devils are out to the 48. Maalik Murphy is looking deep into double coverage. He catches the football, but he is out of bounds. The defensive backs let the guy get over his head, but he was unable to stay in bounds. 2nd down and 10. This pass is complete out to the tight end, Hasley. He's short of the first down, but it's 3rd and inches. The Blue Devils will get it on the run as Boyd breaks several tackles and picks up 9 tough yards. 6 minutes left now. Looks like a bubble screen out here to the right to Taylor, and he picks up 5 yards, 2nd down and 5. Murphy is moving the football on this drive. The last drive they had where they were moving it, he threw a pick six. 3rd down and 6 after that play gets blown up. From the 29-yard line, Murphy looks out quick to the right, fires it to Iomanor, and he gets stopped short of the first down. It's a 43-yard field goal attempt for the Blue Devils. They have a chance to get on the board for the first time with under 5 minutes left in the first half, and it's right down the middle. As the Wolfpack get the ball back, it's 14-3. Collins with the quick hit bubble screen picks up a first down. We've seen a lot of screen passes this year. We've seen some shots taken downfield, but I do think we've thrown the ball shorter a lot more than we did with Grayson McCall. Bailey has a stronger arm, but we're trying to be careful to limit mistakes from that freshman quarterback. We're out across the 45-yard line now to the 47 as Smothers gets the carry. He takes it across midfield for a gain of 6. A little wide receiver mid-screen here gets blown up. Good defense from the Blue Devils. They were not fooled, and it's 3rd down and 6 now. Bailey fires over the middle. There's Noah Rogers, gets a block from Collins, and he takes it out all the way to the 30. Down to a minute and a half left. Let's see if the Wolfpack can drain that clock all the way down and put some points on the board before halftime. 2nd down and 4. Bailey has a chance. Looks out to the left side. There's KC. Tries to dive and make the catch, but it's just too far out in front of him. Bailey rolling on 3rd down. Gets taken down behind the line. That'll go down as a sack. He had a man open in the flat, but is just unable to get the ball to him. Noonkester makes the kick to make it a 14-point lead once again. It's 17-3 Wolfpack as Maalik Murphy gets back on the field with 38 seconds left in the first half. First down pass is complete for a gain of 5. Second down and 5 now, 35 seconds left. Duke has one timeout left. They're going to have to move quick. Another pass to the Stanford transfer, Iomanor, picks up the first down. 24 seconds and the clock is ticking. The Blue Devils are not moving as quick as they need to. Murphy almost gets taken down, but that pass falls incomplete behind the receiver. 17 seconds left. Another blitz almost gets there, but Brody Barnhart brings the receiver down short of the line to gain. Murphy looking now with 10 seconds left, fires deep down the right side. There's Brandon Cisse in coverage. He says no, sir, to the touchdown, breaks that pass up. With 6 seconds left, the Blue Devils are going to take a shot to the end zone on fourth down. Murphy fires it deep. This is the last play of the half, and that pass gets broken up by Devin Marshall. Our cornerbacks have 3 deflections and a pick so far in this game, and we are dominating so far 17-3. The Blue Devils are unable to run the football. Most of those negative yards have come on the 3 sacks, but the Wolfpack defense is playing extremely well. The running game is struggling once again. A lot of plays are getting blown up in the backfield, and we just can't seem to get a running back in rhythm and continue that for the entire game. Kendrick Raphael ran well early in the season, but in this game, both backs are struggling. Coming into today's game, game number 5, Raphael and Smothers had accounted for 443 yards on the ground, and today the Wolfpack offense has less than 40. Second down and 3 to start this second half. Bailey has time, gets hit as he throws. That ball should have been picked off by the linebacker, but he drops it. On third down, Raphael gets blown up in the backfield, and Kendrick Raphael now has 24 yards on 10 carries. 17-3, and the Blue Devils are going to get the ball back. A big-time return now, out across midfield all the way to the 43, and Murphy's going to have a short field to work with. Play action on first down, and that play gets blown up. The linebackers did not bite on the play action, and Elijah Groves gets to Maalik Murphy to bring him down for the 4th time in this game. We'll see the replay here. They try the play action, but none of the linebackers bit. Groves, Brown, and Fordham all met at the quarterback. He was not getting out of that. Second down and 17 is a tight end screen. Picks up about 10 yards. It's third down and medium. 7 yards to gain from Murphy. He has time in the pocket. Is looking out right, gets hit again, and there is Brandon Cleveland for the 2nd time in the game and the 5th time that the Wolfpack defense has taken Maalik Murphy down. Brandon Cleveland is wrecking this offensive line as the Wolfpack defense is in complete control. It looks like Isaiah Shirley almost gets to Murphy. Cleveland was there first. Sean Brown was also closing in, and again, he did not stand a chance. Bailey floats too far back on first down, gets hit as he throws. Luckily falls incomplete. On second down, he gets hit as he throws again. That ball could have been picked off by the same linebacker who dropped the pick on the last drive. And we're now at third down. KC goes up looking for the catch. Cannot make it. There is a flag, and that's a holding call on left tackle Kyle Bandy. It's going to move the ball back if the Blue Devils choose to accept. They may just take the 4th down, which they do. The Wolfpack punt the ball away, and the Blue Devils start on the 48 this time. Murphy fires over the middle. There's Sean Brown laying out. Talk about effort from our star linebacker to break that pass up. If that pass gets through, that is a huge play, and it might even get into the end zone. Third down and 2 now. Murphy hands off, and that is going to be a first down for the Blue Devils. A strong run from running back Peyton Jones. He is leading the Blue Devil offense in rushing, coming into the game with 273 yards and 3 touchdowns. Murphy now on first down, checks this pass down to Boyd for a pickup of 5. Brody Barnhart on the stop. Another bubble screen now, this time to number 2, Shamir Hagens. He is the Blue Devil leading receiver. We have not called his name much so far today. And there is Maalik Murphy's 500th completion at his career at Duke. Does not take into account his stats at Texas as that play gets blown up, 4th down and 1, and the Blue Devils settle for the field goal. This time it's a 47-yard try. The kick is up. It's aiming toward the middle. It is down the middle. That's 3 more points for Duke. 17-6 as the Wolfpack are going to hit the field once again with C.J. Bailey trying to lead a scoring drive for the first time in a while. And right on cue, Kendrick Raphael with a big run, pickup of 17, breaks a couple tackles on that play. That's the type of run we're going to need to see if we want the run game to improve. Another first down out to the 46. Bailey sends his running back, that's Smothers, in motion. Justin Jolie with his first grab of the game gets across the 50-yard line out to the 41. And now Smothers with a decent run, pickup of 6 yards. A screen pass now looking for KC Concepcion gets blown up. There's a flag on the play. It looks like Jacarius Peak is going to get called for a holding on that play. That's the second consecutive drive where the Pack have been called for a holding. Second down and 14 now. Pass over the right side. Another dangerous one that gets dropped. Looking for Justin Jolie. On third down, Raphael goes in motion. The cornerback gets by the receiver and takes him down. Caden Noonkester on the punt trying to pin the Blue Devils deep. He gets the kick up and away, but he gets hit as he kicks it. And luckily, that is going to be a 15-yard penalty against the Blue Devils. It was an incredible punt that looked to be down to inside the 5-yard line, but we'll keep possession and try to put some more points on the board. Bailey with another shot now, backs up, fires over the middle. There's KC Concepcion, picks up 15 for the first down. As we head to the fourth quarter, the Wolfpack are up 17-6. Another negative play on the ground. We've seen way too many of those today. Bailey tries to step up and run, but gets taken down for a loss. That'll be credited as a sack. Bailey looks to the end zone now. There's Wesley Grimes, and he goes up and makes the grab in the end zone for the Wolfpack. Wesley Grimes came into today with 3 catches in 5 games. He has 2 today, and they have both been incredibly tough catches to make. The first one back in the first drive on the sideline, and this time he gets into the end zone for the Pack touchdown. He gets under the coverage, and CJ Bailey makes a really good throw over those backers. Bailey picks up his 14th touchdown on the season. CJ has only thrown 3 picks, but that number should be higher as he has made some errant throws that have been dropped by the defense. Isaiah Shirley gets called for the offsides now. It's 24-6, and the Blue Devils are going to have to make some magic happen. Similar to last week's game, roles reversed though. The Wolfpack are up in the fourth quarter, and Maalik Murphy will have to engineer a huge comeback. On second down and 10, that pass is complete out of midfield. That's number 15, Jake Taylor. He's been their best receiver so far today. He has 3 catches for 51 yards. And Murphy eclipses 2,000 yards on the season. He has those 20 touchdown passes through his 4th pick of the season today, but he has played well otherwise. Gain of 9 on first down. Another completion here. Picks up the first out to the 37. 7.5 minutes left. Murphy is in the pocket looking, has time, fires over the middle, finds his man for a gain of 6 yards. Murphy's moving the football on this drive through the air. Many short passes, but that one gets broken up. Devin Marshall in coverage. Third down and 4 now is a screen pass out to the left side. That pass is complete, and they pick up another first. The Wolfpack have gotten a little conservative on this drive, content to let those Duke receivers sit down in front of them, but that is requiring them to make tackles in space. Murphy now on the keeper, goes nowhere. Elijah Groves on the stop. Third down and 7, 5 minutes left in the game. Fires to the end zone. There's Devin Marshall in coverage. Somehow the ball goes right through his hands, and that pass is complete for the Blue Devil touchdown. The Duke fans finally have something to cheer for as we get another look at Brett Stinson and his touchdown. The freshman makes the grab as Devin Marshall comes across and somehow misses the football. But now the Wolfpack have a chance to put this ball game away, up 24-13 with under 5 minutes left in the game. First run goes for a first down. Raphael in the game at running back. Jolie at the tight end position. They're letting this clock wind down to 4:15. Raphael cuts it upfield, picks up 5 more yards. Left tackle Kyle Bandy is hurt on that play. We don't have a ton of depth on that offensive line. We need to hope that that injury is not serious. Raphael now picks up the first down out to the 50. We are draining this clock down to 3.5 minutes left. CJ Bailey now hands off to Raphael again, is only able to pick up 2 yards. But Raphael is up to 51 yards on the day. Looks like an ab strain for Bandy. Says he could return soon, but we are going to go ahead and substitute his backup in to not risk any further serious injury. One more play before the 2-minute warning. Bailey backs up, way back. Just keeps going back, wasting time on the clock. We run down to the 2-minute warning, and the Blue Devils get the ball back. The first pass is complete out close to midfield. Take a timeout, and Murphy is on the field again. He fires down the middle. Kenchard Palmer tries to break the pass up, but tight end Hasley gets into the end zone for a Blue Devil touchdown. It is now a one-possession game with under 2 minutes to play. Hasley gets field going down the seam. Palmer is late getting over in coverage. And now the Blue Devils can convert this 2-point conversion and cut the lead to 3 points. Jeremiah Hasley, with the biggest play of the game so far for the Blue Devils, had nobody covering him, and Murphy is not going to miss that pass. Brandon Cisse tries the Superman tackle, but is unable to get there as we watch the 2-point conversion now. Murphy has time, does not get rid of it, and Brandon Cisse brings him down on a cornerback blitz. It does not go down as a sack, but that's a huge play to force the Blue Devils to have to score a touchdown if they want to come back and win. Onside kick time. The Blue Devils try it. The kick is away, and Brody Barnhart recovers it. Wolfpack take over at the 39. We pick up 1 first down. This game should be over. 1:40 left as the Wolfpack offense is celebrating. They're on the field, but that offensive line is going to need to create holes for Raphael to pick up this first. 1st and 10 from the 39, 1:40 left. Raphael tries the middle, nowhere to go, and the Blue Devils burn their second timeout. It's a 5-point lead, 2nd down and 9. Raphael cuts it back, is able to pick up a few, and it's going to be 3rd down and medium with 5 yards to pick up. Bailey in the shotgun is going to throw for this one, finds Wesley Grimes on that right side, and who else but Wesley Grimes, who came into today with only 3 catches, now doubles his season output with 3 catches for 41 yards and the touchdown. The Wolfpack survived the late comeback. They were up 24-6 with about 9 minutes left in the game. The Blue Devils tried to make it interesting, but Bailey, Raphael, and the rest of this offense was able to put the game away. That's back-to-back wins over the Blue Devils as we head into Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham and come away with the victory. Brandon Cisse was the difference in that game. A few big plays, got the sack on the 2-point conversion, had the pick 6, a deflection earlier in the game. But if he doesn't pick that ball off and return it to the house, that last touchdown from Hasley would have given the Blue Devils the lead. We improved to 5-1 on the season. We're now 2-1 in conference. We see Jaden Scott leading C.J. Bailey off the field. We didn't see him today, but I imagine we'll continue to get him more involved. Maalik Murphy threw his 4th pick of the day. It turned out to be a huge mistake. Hasley was the leading receiver for the Blue Devils. He had the long catch of 58 yards. Bailey was kind of pedestrian today, only throwing for 175, but we didn't really need to put up gaudy numbers. Running back struggled again as Kendra Raphael averaged just over 3 yards a carry. Noah Rogers was quiet with only 2 catches. Justin Jolie only had 1. Dakari Collins, KC Concepcion both end up with 4 on the day. Groves, Barnhart, Palmer, Brown, those guys made a ton of tackles. But really the story of today was the sacks. We had 3 in the first quarter, 2 for the rest of the game. But Brandon Cleveland created havoc all night long. We're going to take a look at a few prospects here. We have a few committed already, but we are still going after some offensive line depth. We look at Kyrie Sharp from Charlotte. He's a 4-star left tackle. And here's J.D. Edelman, a 5-star receiver, the number 23 player in the country. We're going to change some things up, and we're going to change what we're hard selling, looking at student of the game now. Ray Anai is another one that we are losing out on to Notre Dame. We're doing all we can. We've got a hard sell and a soft sale. And here's Matthew Reese, a 5-star safety that we are in good position for, fighting off Ohio State, and it looked like Coastal Carolina. Heading into next week, we are now 2-1 in conference, keeping pace for that conference game. Pitt is still playing well as Eli Holstein gets into the Heisman conversation. There are 3 ACC players in the top 5 there. Next week, we play Virginia Tech, led by quarterback Kyron Drones. The Hokies are 5-3, 2-2 in conference. They've already played 8 games. The Wolfpack have only played 6. They have some strong players. They are an 82 overall, currently 10th in the ACC. Derek Dandy looks like an 82 overall left end as a freshman. They got some strong linebackers. couple safeties to look out for. And Kyron Drones is really the guy that we're going to have to contain. He's run for 400 yards out of his quarterback position, and he's one we're going to have to look out for. Thanks for watching today, guys. Subscribe, like, and share with your friends. I will see you guys later.